Hello to everyone. I am Professor Raja, working as Assistant Professor EC Department, SNS College of Technology, and as an autonomous institution Coimbatore. In this YouTube video, we are going to discuss the 19 ECUO 301 Consumer Electronics subject under Unit 3 Electronic Music Synthesizers for the topic soundtrack. So based on my previous YouTube videos, you have know the basic fundamentals of how electronic guitar is working, how these generated signals are modified by using an electronic modifier, how these signals can be recorded and reproduced by means of digital computer. So in this YouTube video, we are going to discuss the how a soundtrack is recorded and reproduced. So whatever the sound that can be produced either by electronic guitar or a modifier or a digital computer, how it can be recorded on the tape, that is going to we are discussing. A soundtrack is a narrow strip of exposed film besides the image or a motion picture film as illustrated in the next figure. The density of the track varies in accordance with the amplitude of the recorded audio signal, although persistence of vision is adequate at an exposure rate of 16 frames per second. A film with a soundtrack is exposed at a rate of 24 frames per second. This increase in film speed permits recording of comparatively high audio frequencies. Original pictures and sound takes are generally recorded on separate strips of films to facilitate editing of both the picture and sound material. In the final stage of production, the soundtrack with its changes and dubs is exposed on a film strip along with the edited picture frames. It is positioned 15 inches ahead of the corresponding picture image. In turn, a free loop with constant velocity passes through a sound transducer while the picture image processed in sudden jerks through the projection lens. So soundtrack can be mainly used for motion picture where an audio and video can be synthesized or combined. Basically, sound is recorded in film as depicted in the next picture. Audio signals from the microphone are stepped up by an amplifier and are passed through a pair of metal strips that vibrate between the poles of a permanent magnet. So first, whatever the speaker wants to transmit the signal, they can speak in front of the mic. The mic are converting this analog voice signal into electrical signals followed by amplifier, and this amplified signal are given to a metal strips that are vibrate between poles of a permanent magnet. These metal strips operates as a light valve with a slight approximately 0.001 inch wide. When the audio frequency current flows through the strips, the magnetic field exerts a force on the strips and causes the width of the slit to vary accordingly. The beam of light passing through this slit varies in intensity, thereby exposing light and dark bands along the film track. These bands appear as shown in figure and form a variable density soundtrack. Next, in the reproduction of a signal by the projector, an arrangement is employed as shown in figure. A beam of light is passed through a narrow slit and focused on the soundtrack and then into a photoelectric cell. So this photoelectric cell converts the light energy into a sound energy or vice versa. Variations of light intensity in the photocell causes corresponding variances of current through the cell and reproducing the audio signal. So this figure shows how the basic method of recording a soundtrack on film. So the left hand side will be the magnetic strip where this black and white dots will indicate how the sound lenses are recording. So whenever a soundtrack is traced on the film, that are stored and that are recorded in the form of black and white forms. So these soundtracks are first, it can be given to focusing lens. This focusing lens are given to a magnetic pole of two magnets are placed up and down. So these lenses are either used for recording a sound signal or an audio signal or a video signal. So if you see the below bottom side, a microphone width of a slot with that varies with the amount of current flowing through a duralium strips. So the microphone can convert a analog voice into a digitized pulses or digitized analog signal based on the vibrations that are given by the human voice signal. These are also recorded in the magnetic strips. So once the audio signal and once the video signal are combined or converted into a one signal, this can be given into a condensing lens for furthering modification and focusing of input signal. The exciter lamp is the medium where it telecasts a photoelectric video signal into a analog formatted signal, where the magnetic pole is the medium where it can convert the analog signal into a storage form of digital signal. So next YouTube video I am going to further discuss how this soundtrack film is working and how this can be recorded and reproduced. Thank you for watching my video.